especially the ones that subscribed to my channel when I started uh, a year and a half ago. I'm not too sure when I first recorded my reaction. I recorded using my son's tablet, and back in time the image was horrible. There was a blur, and the sound was not good. When the tablet broke it, the new one, the image was okay, and the sound, if it was not a rock song, it was like so. When people started to request rock songs for me to react, I was super happy because rock, it was the first kind of song that I heard. Um, when I was a kid, my father was listening out loud, and my parents got divorced when I was 7. So even when I was a baby, I was listening Iron Maiden, The Purple, Led Zeppelin, and all the great bands from the 70s, Aerosmith included, back in time, the old songs. So I can understand that it was not okay to record rock reactions using a tablet. People were complaining when I reacted to Love Bites. I don't remember uh, who was the first band or singer that someone suggested me. Maybe it was VOB from Indonesia, because I reacted to Putri Ariani. She was on AGT, and many other singers from Indonesia came like a suggestion, and so maybe it was VOB, the first one. Then the same song, Metallica cover, Enter Sandman, but The Warning, a band from Mexico, and I love it when I heard. So after it was Love Bites, and all the comments was so negative. But you are totally right. I did not have the right equipment to record the reaction. Nowadays I have a good camera. The first one that I bought was horrible. I look like a hook. It was green basically. So it was the cheapest one. After that, I saw some. I watched some videos. Me and my son, especially him, because he can handle with some tools that I am not able to. I don't understand. So we watched some tutorials. Which one would be the best camera for what I need? And I do have a good one now. And also the microphone that I have now, it is the 30 that I buy. I buy it two mic, and there was a sound, a horrible sound. I had to hold the mic to avoid it, and I gave up. I buy it. The one that I have now, it is the 30 mic that I buy it, and I am still trying to find the best way to record, and don't have to make tests like 10 times before record. And even though when I record the reaction, sometimes it is half of a concert, I see when my son is editing that the sound have a horrible reverb. The last one that I released was a Diana Kuninova song and Angelina Jordan song, and the reverb was horrible. So the comment was like, the volume is too low, or it looks like you're recording in a bathroom. And yeah, the song was horrible. And I recorded a short video right before the reaction, Angelina Jordan reaction, saying that I would release for patrons only, but I did not think it was fair The Patreon was pretty new, and the audio was not 100% good. And I apologize in the beginning. But even though there was two people complaining about the song, I did not answer. Sometimes I just ignore. Sometimes I try to explain. Depends on my mood. I learned how to handle with some comments. When I go live to sing, there are some people saying that I can sing well. Some people say that my ears is bleeding. If it is hot and I have a t-shirt, some people say cover. Nobody wants to see your boobs. If it is cold, some people say just take off your clothes. I want to see your boobs. So this kind of things I learned how to handle. I was pretty upset in one of the live streams because I was doing something for my cousin that passed away uh e- 11, 11 years ago. Here in Brazil we have a yellow September. So there was a guy from Brazil, and he asked if it was a picture from a famous TV guy on the television, and he was laughing. And I asked, "What are you talking about? Are you talking about this picture here?" And he said, "I could not see perfectly," and I was pretty upset because I love it. I love this person so much. When he born, I was 10, and he was my baby alive. This doll did not exist at that time. Uh, my aunt had depression right after birth, and he was staying on my house for a long time, and he was calling my mother, his mother too, for a long time. And I I I could give him food. I could give him bath, and when he was around 6 years old, we we did not have the things in common for a while. He was playing soccer. It took 3 or 4 years, and then Harry Potter came, and he asked me to pin his hair. Uh, totally black, and he had a glass like Harry Potter. And I said, I don't know how to do, and he insisted, so I did. I did not know that I should put something on his forehead, and there was a black thing here for a while. And we had some friends in common, because the friends that was living in the same block that I live. Some of them had some younger brothers that was my had the same age that my cousin had. So we were together in many parties. Uh, not only birthday, but everything was a reason for us to be together and buy some beers and meet. I have so many good memories in concerts. In one of them, that unfortunately, there is a song that I just realized that the guy was talking about. It was a letter, a suicide letter. Because back in time when search for a lyric was not so easy. I could remember, forgive me, I'm leaving you. I thought it was someone talking with a girlfriend. So we were together in Millen Collin concert and Pennywise too. Both hardcore bands that my cousin liked, and a song from this other band
Pennywise was Brohai when his brother passed away. He was 16. He had a motorcycle, and he felt, and a bus just passed on his head. I do remember that we we had a party. It was my friend's birthday, and people said, "Okay, let's just cancel everything." And I said, "No, it is my cousin. Let's just keep the plans and do this for him." And I remember that in the end, we were singing this song called Bro Fight, saying that there is, while he was here, everybody was laughing, and that the song was to him. So, melancholy song called Farewell My Hell and Brohai. Both concerts I was with my cousin, and when he was listening Brohai, I'm not gonna forget. He just came crying saying, "I can't believe I'm listening this live." When he became 18, I remember that he was so happy because for the first time he was in a nightclub with his own ID. He was on nightclubs before, but it was the first time with his own ID, and I do remember that I was just watching him dancing all night long. He was so happy. I I I was living with him for 8 months or nine, I think, when he was around 19 years. Then when my son born and he was just 5 months old, my cousin just called me and he said, "Just please come over." And I said, "I can't. If my son wake up, I have to feed him." And he said, "Just come here. It's really important." And I said, "I cannot. Can you just come here?" And he came. And he just took a rope from his bag. And he said, I, I'm not a good person. I, I don't want to live anymore." And in one point, he just make a joke saying, "This is the first time, and I did it the right way, this rope." And I remember that I just said, "Just please throw this thing out and sleep here tonight. Do you want a mat to calm you down?" And he did not want the mat. I remember that he was sleeping in my house at that day. And after 5 months, he actually killed himself. And what I was thinking was like, can I see the rope? Is it the same car that I saw? Was he using the same one? And I check at my cell phone if I miss a call, if I miss a message. But no, he did not ask her for help. When he wants to do, he did. He did not call anyone. So I was so sad when this guy said, "What is this picture about?" So this baby, yeah, and this guy, I love him so much. And I did not know I would feel so bad like I was in the past. And for you to have an idea, his mother came to talk with me, saying it was it could be worse. My aunt was trying to comfort me. His mother was trying to comfort me. We're not only cousins, he was my best friend. I never thought I would feel way worse after, because I lost my mother last year. And even needing me, my brother-in-law, and my sister to go to an emergency hospital for 2 years right after Christmas. She had the diabetes, and one day she could not recognize me. She was calling me by my aunt's name. She did not want to put a dress. We had to find help with the security and a chair to put her inside a car. She was in the hospital for more than a week. When she was out, she could not remember. She said that she could remember everything. She asked to go and eat something sweet. And a year after, same thing happened. Diabetes was so high, and she just was not in the hospital because they do not have a room for her to stay. So I spent I don't know how many hours in the hospital until the diabetes was not low but pretty high from most of people. But just for her to be stable, so we came home. And a year later, she said she was feeling pain on her stomach. She came into my apartment asking for a med, and so I gave. On the next day, my cousin who was living here and my mother was spending a lot of time on my apartment here where I live, my cousin's apartment. On the next day, she asked me if I could buy some soup or something easy to swallow. And when my mother threw up everything, I was trying to fix my phone because it was broken. And when I was trying to fix, the security guard just called just knocked on my door saying that you have to go down because the ambulance is there waiting for you. And so I wasn't there. I just remember that someone gave me a cloth for my mother. She was already in the ambulance. I couldn't pay too much attention or ask too many things for her because I was trying just to hold me. If you were in an ambulance, it is pretty hard to try to hold. So she was not as bad as she was 2 years ago. She was recognizing me, and once we were in the hospital, she asked for her clothes. So instead, not wanted to have 2 years ago, she wanted to put up pants, and so she did. She need to do a blood exam, urine. I was with her in the bathroom. She could go by her own. I was there. The door was open, but she was able to do. And last time that she was with a doctor, she just put her hand on her heart, and she did the last exam. And when someone put her in a chair quickly, I knew that there was something wrong. So she said goodbye. I was waiting for the doctor, and when she said that, yes, your mother had a heart attack, I was not too worried because I have a grand uncle that had at least four. So I talked with my sister. She asked me if I want a company, and I said no. I need to go home. My head is hurting, and my cell phone no don't have a lot of a battery, so I don't have the cable, and I have to put my son in bed. And when she came, we talked for a bit. When I was in the car going home, I I asked her if she wanted me to go back as soon as I took a mat and put my son to in bed. And when I came home, she sent me a message, and I I was not expecting to listen that my mother passed away. Cause how could she? I know that she had a heart attack, but I left her alive. She said goodbye. She was alive. So, uh, talking about videos, because there's nothing to do with you. I don't usually talk about personal things. I always wanted to give you the best. What happened is that my son is editing my videos, and I asked him many times to just write what works, which volume is perfect for the microphone, which kind of, because there are two ways to record. There are a button here, so there are two ways to record, and there are three ways to capture the sound. And I can listen some videos that the audio is pretty okay, it's pretty good, and I can listen some others that it really looks like I am inside a bathroom, or an empty room with a lot of reverb. And also, I think it was in the warning reaction. At least two people talking about the camera quality. And today I asked to my son what was the best thing that he could do, and he said, as far as I know, it is 1000 and something. And I remember that people were saying 300 and something, and I just asked which one is there. And when I realized that my camera can be better and I was recording with a low quality, I broke down and I said, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot put this heavy thing on my son's back. He's a kid. He's 11 years old only. So just tell him that he have to remember how the mic have to be and how the camera have to be, because the letters are so small in the app that I use that it is the right one. OBS for you, that if you understand. And it is really difficult for me to read, even with lenses that I buy it with 1 degree more. And even though when I try to read, sometimes I have a headache. I spend more than an hour recording part of the Anna concert, and it is a pleasure for me to listen. But the audio was so horrible that I had to record the intro again, and I was trying to record when I stopped to say something, record the same thing to lip sync, because it would be impossible for me to record again uh, more than 30 minutes, and it would not be my first impression. Even some songs I already heard and I really love, so I was trying to record because the audio was really bad, and I did not want to wake up him. So I did not sleep time enough. I'm not sleeping time enough for a while, 5 hours, 6 hours a day, and this is it is being too heavy. I do have a regular job. I am on the medical license. I I need to come back in some point. I I am on the medical license, and I just received money if the doctor from the government say yes, you are not okay. So yes, you're gonna receive your payment. If the doctor understand that yes, I was okay, so zero payment. I'm not gonna be fired because I work for the government. The bank that I work belongs to the government. It is the our president that nominates the director. So I'm not gonna be fired, but I don't receive anything if I don't go. And I have to put all my strength and to I have to be focused and go. Every strength that I have now is to put my son to just keep the routine, a normal routine for him. If I don't take a bath and maybe my hair looks like it is wet, but actually I don't remember when was the last time that I washed. But I do know that my son watched him. So if I go to bed really late and I sleep 5 hours, my son have to sleep 10. If I don't eat anything in the breakfast or if I don't have lunch because I just don't want to, I just don't care about. My son do have breakfast and he have lunch at school. So everything that I still have a straight to do is for him and my cat. So uniform, clean, and everything else. And I started this channel to just don't sleep while he was at school. That is why I started. Not to feel sad. I I did not thought that a channel that don't talk about politics or religion or anything that is something that people would have a different idea. I I did not think that music would be something like this. So I truly love music since I can remember. I was dancing when I was 4. I was in the television. Music is all it was always part of my life. I I can remember when I was 10 what was I listening. I can remember the bands, the singers, the kind of the song that was in the hype. I remember my first concert. I have so many CDs and DVDs, and I'm also at Amy Winehouse concert. I have her here on in the window. I do have things from when I was 14 years old from Aerosmith, and I need to I need a break. It is not fair for me. It is not fair for my son to to be mad with him because he missed a title because he forget how to put the right volume and the right capture in the mic. It is not fair for me to tell him to remember to put the camera in the high quality image. It is not fair because it is not me who missed my mother. His father passed away on 2020. He killed himself. And when the police called me in the night, the first thing that I thought, we were not living together. We were not living together as a couple for 3 years, and then I moved. When I received the phone call, I just could say that his father was sick and I had to go to the hospital. So he was I left him with my mother, and I don't remember too many days because I took so many meds. I had to sign some papers that I don't know what it was, and I knew that I would have to tell him on the next day. And when I call him to say I I just what he told me was pretty strange. He just asked if he would stay with the television and with the video game. And I said yes, and he asked if he could talk with his cousin, and I first said, uh, "Don't tell to the young one," and then I said, "Okay, you can tell them," and that was it. On 2020, he was not upset, and even though I immediately put him on the therapy, but that happened on January. Uh, right after there was the pandemic, so it took months, 8 or 9 months, for him actually be on a therapy. It took a couple of months for me to have a online therapy. I was already having before. I always needed. I when I was 20 something, my first diagnosis was depression, and my entire family have it, so it was something normal. My family, my mother had depression, my aunt was bipolar, my sister had anxiety, so I was already having therapy. So online therapy took a couple of months, but for kids it have to be they are not online because they play games, they have to draw. So after a couple of months he was there, it helped him, not only because of this. Actually, that was not a very difficult thing for him to handle, because even when I was living with his father, it was me taking care of him. And it did not happen when my mother passed away. Uh, when the therapist said, "I think your son don't need me anymore," and he first thought, "I don't think I'm ready to stay without." And after all, he realized that he was okay. He could survive without a therapy. And I keep on asking, not every month, but every time that I remember, I was asking. And he always said, "No, I don't want him to go to the therapy." Until my mother passed away. And then he said, "Yeah." And I asked him if it was because of me, because I was screaming too much, or because I was crying too much, because I was feeling mad. And he said, "No, it is because of my graph." So my heart was broken. I was 2 times more sad, because it was not only me but him. He still miss her, and I missed her. He was the first child. My mother loved him so much. I remember that she said, "You know that I do love you and your sister, but your son." And I said, "I know, mother. I know. You love him more than you love me, my sister." So he still miss her. He still cries. So it is not fair. And although you people who are in this side of the screen, you don't know about this. I do understand that. And I was not expecting to have so many subscribers, so I do think that I I can explain why I need a break. I don't know for how long. Maybe just a week, if I'm able to go to work and realize that I still can record videos. Knowing now, I just realized now. I mean, I just told my son to please write the numbers write the volume, write in a paper the numbers, write the numbers of the square in on YouTube, the size, the right size, write everything that you do for me to do not have to record and paste and listen again. Please do this for me. And he was writing this, and and that is it, people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being on my live streams. Thank you for the ones who became a patron. You can still have for free for 7 days, and I think I posted at least 2 more videos. So knowing that music it's been part of my life. I'm not good with words, so I use music to express myself. So it is not gonna be a goodbye, and I will be back soon. I cannot say without, so why not just record and sing and share with you. It's been uh, an amazing journey. Some singers and bands I would never find by my own. So thank you so much. Um, into now, I cannot say that it is a second job, because I receive the minimum that that I can take. It is $100, and I don't receive this a month. So let's say that it is $50 a month. Uh, I can buy like um 3 pizzas with this a month. But even though I did not started this to have an extra money, I started to spend my time while my son was at school, and I chose music because I love it. So maybe in the future, I don't know, in 2 years, maybe it is gonna be another way to have money. But the job that I have, it is good enough if I am working, and that is what I need to do first. So in 1 week, maybe two, maybe an entire month, if everything is okay, I will come back, and I'll try to read some comments. I don't know what happened because the chat just disappeared when I finish the live stream. I know that I can change something before I go live, but I did not figure out until now how to do. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna call my son to help me to read it, because my eyes, it is not good. So uh uh respect you.
What?
What?
Apagone
I don't know.
Eat something, you will
Delete.
feel good. Don't cry. My heart feels sad for you, Monica. Wish you
I know.
best.
I know, Jim.
Hola,
I know.
hola. Coração quebrado. You
I
okay,
know.
Mônica? You okay?
I'm
Meu
gonna
Deus, o
be
que
okay.
aconteceu? Mônica, you
Oi,
are
João
one man,
Paulo.
people. What happened? Why she's crying? Are okay? Relax, Mônica. Oh, we love you. Please do. Please don't cry. Days bad and fine always there. More one life for you day good. What happened? Why are you crying today? For what work you are fired?
No, I was not fired. I work for the government. I'm not gonna be fired. I work in a bank that belongs to the government. I'm on the medical license. I will come back. I am. I'm not fired.
Bluetooth mode.
I'm not. I've been working for 20 years. I got in when I was 24.
Mulher, o que aconteceu? Você sempre faz live feliz, conversando. Please listen some Maneskin. La tridimensione. This will help.
I know this one. Marlena, si portami a bailar, esta será Marlena. El valor de la vida. Hey! Oh! Hey! I was in the concert, by the way. I was freaking out.
Maia, adivinha o que eu achei?
Não sei o que é isso.
É um negócio
João
que...
Paulo, é.
Meu inglês está enferrujado, então não tô entendendo 100% o que
Eu
você
sei.
disse. Se você puder dizer em português. Hi, what is with you? Why are you crying? She got fired from her job.
No.
Why? What is her job?
Why? No. Wava, no. I did not get fired, God. No, I did not get fired, people. No, people. I worked for 20 years in a bank. No,
Mãe,
no.
esse hambúrguer é muito bom. Você concorda?
I don't even remember. I don't remember. No, I did not get fired, people. No, no, no. It is not this. No, it is not.
Still don't know why she got fired.
I did not get fired. God, go, Lord.
My heart is sad for you, Monica. Remember, your mom and cousin are in a better place. Now I am sorry for your sadness. She said,
My family is Christian. I was raised in church, but somehow my aunt find out a way to believe that my cousin was not in hell. Because if you do know the Bible, if you do this, you're not in a good place. So I don't know what happened after. Nobody came to tell me. So I miss him a lot. I miss him because he liked kids. I miss him because I want to have a not a father figure, but he loved kids. I have the picture that he had on his cell phone, and there was some pictures from his girlfriend. There was some pictures from his tattoos, and some other pictures from my son as a baby. I'm pretty sure that they would be happy together. I'm so sure.
she said she's medical assistant. I heard maybe. No. What is the reason for expulsion?
Expulsion. I don't know what you're talking.
Just listen to the song, and bad thoughts and worries will fly away by themselves. Hope you get better, girl. What is
I will.
happening?
I will
am
get
not-
better.
I am new. Hell, relax, Monica, love. I am sad for you. Stop, you are strong.
I know. I
How do you
passing through a
think-
lot of shit all my life. I passed through a bunch of shit. When my cousin was alive, I was doing some shit. So it is not one thing only. When I knew that I was pregnant, I was in a mental hospital. So I have some scars, and my son did not fix me right away, but after he was 2 years old, I became 100% a mother. So I did. I was I was a danger to myself. I was in a mental hospital for I don't know how many times I was there before my son born. After I was one time only. It was the first
when he born, and the last. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Hey, I'm proud of you. Hi.
I
Don't
think my
cry.
son is too.
Don't cry. Everything's gonna be okay. Are you well? Why was we outside? More excited your son?
My son is here
Hi. Thanksgiving rules.
in Russo.
What's the matter with you?
I was
Training
hey
you.
you Ivan from Russia, I believe. I was recording the Ananko Dinova concert from last year. First song Richenka with an instrumental that I don't think I heard before. It was really beautiful. Trading or working of a crypto? I don't know what is crypto. A kind of coin. Why did you suffer from depression in the first place?
karaokê no apartamento do lado. Estão cantando a Baby que amarrou o fio de lunar.
Ah, tá.
Tracy Chapman.
Ah, why did I suffer from depression? Because I chose.
At first place.
I asked God, God, give me depression. That was the reason. There's no such a thing. If someone asks why your cousin killed himself, I would say because he fought with his girlfriend. I would ask this. I know it is not true. He asked me about a poison when he was 19. He didn't know his girlfriend. He was not dating. So if someone asks him, I'm gonna say that it was his girlfriend. It is not. Nobody chooses to have depression. Nobody. And I'm bipolar. Type 2. I did not even know that was type. I did not know. My aunt was bipolar too. And bipolar is not someone that it switches the personality. It's not like this. Just I feel sad and I feel happy. You're not gonna see me being totally crazy. And I never blamed my disease. I am sad because my mother passed away, and it is not being it has been really tough to handle with us. I need to focus and go back to my job. I was not fired. I cannot be fired. If I needed to do a huge shit to get fired. I worked with someone who was receiving money from just to put people like in front. Okay, I'm gonna analyze this credit first, and this person was not fired, so I have to do like a huge shit to get fired. I don't have a husband. My son's father is dead. He killed himself on 2020. And I don't miss him. He was a jerk. He liked Hitler. I met him online. He liked the Second War. There was some red flags that I decided to ignore. All of them. Because I was passing through a very bad time of my life. So that is why I ignore everything that I saw it could be wrong. I don't have a husband and I don't want to have one. I'm pretty okay with my son. I just miss my mother a lot. Yes, my cousin, yeah. Whose son is this?
I already said his father passed away on 2020. I already said that. I know I cannot, I know I can't give up. I know it would be way easier if I could just do what his father did. But if on my age, I'm 44, my mother needed me and my brother-in-law to go to the hospital, and I miss her so much. So it is not fair. Even sometimes thinking that I am not a good mother. I cannot do this with my son. He's 11. I already lived half of my life or even more, and I miss her so much. So it is not fair with him. Even if I stay in my bed for a month or an entire year, it is better for him, for me to have just to have me the way that I am now. I know I'm gonna get better. I know that I have to handle with this. There's no way to bring my cousin back. It's been 10 years, 11 this September 25. My mother passed away a year and a month ago. There's no way to bring her back. Um, I know it is hard, but there's no way to give up. So I'm just saying that some comments, knowing how hard, how many times I spend recording videos, and I just want to let you know that it is my son who edited the video, and we are trying to figure out the best way to to put the mic in a right way, to don't have a reverb, and to put the camera in the best resolution, in the best quality possible. That is it. And it has been an entire week since something not okay happened when he cut part of a reaction, when he missed a name, and people are pretty rude in the comments. You can say the name is wrong, or you can say what, and put like uh I know I have to handle with this. I learned how to handle with this. What I don't think it is fair is to keep on talking with my son, and keep on saying, come on, you need to help me. I know he don't want it to give up. He don't want me to give up from the channel. He cried when I said I would delete my channel, because he thinks I'm famous. uh when I was a kid, people who was in the television was famous, and nowadays people who are on internet. So I can understand him, but I cannot just keep on telling him it is gonna happen. I'm not gonna give up. I came so far with all the problems that I have, that give up is not an option. So, like I posted in the title, it is not a goodbye. It is just see you later, see you soon. In 1 week, a month, I don't know, but I will come back. Give up, it is not an option for me. Why you delete a message? Come on, you are. God. No, I don't know Turkey. I don't. And I don't. I'm gonna just get with my son, because it's been 2 hours since we are trying to figure out how to record using the mic. I am pausing when I was talking about Diana Kudinova voice or the song. It's been 2 hours, and it is not fair. It is not. When it gets easier for me, when I realize that I have to push this button and this button to record, and the mic's gonna be okay, the camera is gonna be okay, then I will come back. Until then, I really need a break. And most of you are pretty kind, but you do know people. If 10 people talk with you, 9 people say hi, how are you doing, and one person say, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You look ugly. Did you win some pounds? Oh, your hair looks different. I think you're getting old. You know that this one negative comment is gonna hit you more than the other 9 positive comments. Some people are just evil. They just have nothing else to do. So it's just the way it is. And if I'm not feeling okay, that is gonna hit me 3 times harder. It is not easy. Once I show myself here on internet, I know that people are gonna judge me. I do know this. They're gonna say that I cannot sing. They're gonna say that I have a big forehead. They're gonna say that my hair is beautiful. They're gonna say my head is horrible. They're gonna say that my voice is okay. That my voice is making your bleed. They're gonna complain if I'm showing this part. They're gonna complain if I'm covering everything because it is cold. They're gonna complain about everything. It is like some people, it's like this. I cannot change. I am not like this. I try to be a better person, a better mother. I try not, if I don't have anything good to say, if I don't like a, a reactor, I try just to watch another one instead to just type some shit. That is me. I cannot change anyone. I can change me. And my last word before I finish, if you have an extra time, and if you decided to be in a live stream like this, asking 10 times if I know Turkey, instead be with someone that you really love, just don't waste your time like this. You never know when is gonna be the last time. So be close to the ones that you love. If you have 5 hours in your life, and if you have 30 minutes to say shit, it is okay. And then spend the rest 4 hours with the one that you love. Instead, just spend time on internet typing this. Uh, what I can tell is that you're not gonna affect me. Life is being pretty tough. I don't know you. You're not gonna annoy me. You're not gonna make me feel upset. I don't know you. That's it. I really hope that everything's gonna be back to my normal. My normal, it's not 100% normal. So once I'm able to go back to my job, then I will go back. I still have some videos that I recorded, so maybe you're gonna see me here, but not live. I still have some videos that I already recorded. He is the reason why I'm here. He's the reason. So you're not gonna make me upset. Just don't waste your time. It is useless. I'm not. So that's it. I'll see you. And I hope it is gonna be his turn. Bye. And thank you for being here.
Bye. Ai, meu coração tá acelerado.
Por quê?